Imagine you have a client brief, zero design experience, and a deadline tomorrow. What if you go from a blank screen to a fully responsive, high-fidelity website with animations, mobile navigation, the entire thing? That's exactly what I'm testing today. Right, so Claude Code, it's a new tool with some big claims, and here is what it does in plain English. So it's effectively a design-to-code engine built inside of Claude Code, and the first step is you write a prompt. Now this can be in plain English, and it doesn't need to be that descriptive. The second step is you can build a wireframe, so you can have multiple variations, and you can choose which variation works for you. The third step is a high-fidelity UI, so you can tweak, control, add assets, you can do things like this, and I'll show you exactly how to do that in the next step. The fourth stage is to fix and refine, so you can make it more responsive, you can add mobile navigation, assets, so on and so forth. And last step is you can go live, you can publish this to GitHub or Cloudflare, or you can go and host this on whatever domain you're using. For the tech stack, I'm only using two things, so screenshot this. The first is Claude Code. Now you're going to need a Claude Code subscription. I'm on the most basic plan, and everything runs inside of Claude Code. Now at this moment in time, it's still a mobile browser only application, but it works perfectly well. The second tool I'm using is Nano Banana 2. This is just to create the hero image that you saw on Tokyo Drift, which is the cyberpunk game that I showed you at the start of this video. And you can use any AI image generation tool that you want. I'm already paying for Gemini, so I'm going to use Nano Banana 2. Once you sign up to Claude, you're going to be taken to this section, which is Claude Design. Now, there's a lot of things you can do inside of here. You can add your branding, you can add colors, fonts. I'm going to go through all that on this video because I want to keep it as efficient, as frictionless as possible if you've never done this before. So give your project a name. We're going to select high fidelity for this example. And then your canvas is going to be completely blank. I've obviously built this already, so I can show you. And this is what the wireframe looks like. So for the prompt, I just asked it the following, which is create a wireframe for a cyberpunk type game called Tokyo Drift. The most important thing is I want a large video hero with the H1, which is going to be this section here, and a call to action at the bottom, and a few of the bits and pieces like the game, the section, how it's built, so on and so forth, right? And a footer. So again, you can see pretty much an overview of what I wanted from this website. Now, if at any point you're not happy with this, you can always prompt it. You can change things, you can change fonts, you can change layouts, you can do whatever you want. You can also click on edit here and you can highlight any of these sections and change the size, the color, the fonts, anything you want to do. You can also add comments if you want to do a collaborative style project with teammates. So I was happy with this. I thought we kind of nailed it with the one shot. At which point I gave it the second following prompt, which was I like the wireframe, turn this into a dynamic website. And it pretty much built this. Now the hero video hasn't been added at this point, but everything else you see, the menu, the colors, the aesthetic, everything on this website has been pretty much one-shotted. And honestly, it looks so good. Now for the hero video, I'm gonna need an image first. So I'm inside of Google Gemini, which is the image generation tool. I'm already paying for this. You can use any platform that you want to use. There's also some free options out there. And I basically uploaded an image from the Akira manga anime. This is an awesome film. I really like the aesthetic and I wanted to kind of base my website around that. So the prompt I've gone for is I need a hero image for my Tokyo Drift cyberpunk game. Think vaporwave, synthwave, neon, Akira anime, etc. This is just the aesthetic that I'm going for, which is something that I love. That's the vibe I'm going for. See the attached image for inspiration. No captions required. After a couple of minutes, it designed this, which was absolutely fine. I like the bike, I like the background, but it's got Akira here. So I didn't want him there. And so the next prompt was just remove the guy. Simple as that. And then we have that. This is absolutely perfect. Everything I was looking for. So then inside of Gemini, I can actually turn this into a video using VEO 3.1. It's already built inside of Gemini. So I uploaded the same image. This time I said, turn this bike into a dynamic video. After about 3 minutes, you get something that looks like this. Yeah, that's absolutely fire. That's exactly what I'm looking for. This is one-shotted. I could have spent a bit more time on this. I think Gemini gives you something like 3 videos an hour, but I'm happy for this. So let's move on to the next step. So head back into Claude Design, and this time I basically uploaded the video that I downloaded from Gemini, and the prompt I'm using for this is add this video to the hero section and play it on loop. That's exactly all I needed, and that's the output that you're going to see here. And honestly, this website took me less than like 20 minutes. Now I could make it a lot better. I can use Gemini to generate images for each of these sections here, but I wanted to show you what's possible for the most part, which is just one-shotting the entire website. I can pad out all these related pages, and I can do that inside of Claude Design. I can change the website's logo here because this is just the default generic one that Claude designed for me. But again, I can do that inside of Gemini and import it. I can add more images. I can even add more videos in these sections if I wanted to. But all in all, it's done a really good, crazy job. Some key takeaways from this video and from my own personal experience. The biggest one is that it will eat about 50% of your weekly usage limit per session. And remember, it takes about 7 days for that session to reset. It's not fully responsive out of the box. You will need to tweak a few things here and there. If you don't have a design system, you can start from scratch and explore some of the features inside of Claude Design. Just bear in mind that this is going to use up your usage limits faster. And it's not really a one-click award-winning website. Anyone saying this is mostly saying this for clickbait. So pro tips are drag a screenshot or a Figma file and skip the blank canvas. Use Nano Banana for hero images and animate them into video loops. Again, you can use any platform. I recommend Nano Banana too. And once the page is done, the typography and the variables will carry on to the next one. And remember, always preview it in mobile before calling it done and handing it over to your clients. So my 80/20 tool, which is applicable for all AI tools and services that I use for both myself and my clients and my private community, is Claude Design gets you 80% of the way there, and it does it pretty fast. And the final 20% is your taste, right? So you can swap out the logos, you can reposition navigation bars, you can add parallax effects, tweak hover states, you can make dynamic assets, you can do whatever you want, right? And you can also pick better colors. So one of the downsides of using AI is the AI loves like purple gradients, which is a red flag when I see it, because I instantly know that that's AI. And if I can see it, I think most people are gonna be able to see it too. And that 20% is what separates a designer using AI from AI slop. Do I use Claude Design for workflows? Honestly, it's a yes. Because Claude Design is great for quick projects. Something that you need to build quickly, you need an overview or wireframe if you're trying to win some client projects. And Claude Design is perfect for this because it doesn't take you long to do that. And you can work on several concepts at the same time. Do I think you can build award-winning websites in one click? No, I think that's just clickbait and you should avoid that. That being said, it's a great tool. And for most of you, it's going to be really easy to get started. And remember, this is the worst version you'll ever see of Claude Design. It's only going to get better. And leave your comments below. What are you going to be building with a tool like this? Is it a landing page? Is it a game website? Is it a membership site? Let me know. I'm curious to see what the community would build. And if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, help the algorithm find me and find more people for the channel. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, because I'm somebody that drops 3 videos a week for the latest and greatest AI tools. These are tools that I use for my own business, for my client projects, and inside of my school community. And if you made it this far, say it with me, something magical is going to happen today, because it absolutely will. Claude Design is incredible. I'm really impressed with it, despite its obvious limitations with user limits. And I think the future's genuinely bright. Watch the next video on screen, and I'll see you next time.